I'm live. I'm live and I'm not shutting my TV off. Well, maybe I am. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I shouldn't be. So I cannot find my other remote. I only can find this one and the volume does not work with this remote. So what it means is I'm going to actually have to get up and turn the TV off. But I'm waiting. I wanted to wait a couple seconds just because, not that it really matters because, hey, I should learn how to, I really need to find my other remote for my other TV. So what is this video about? It's not a thrift haul. I can promise you that because I am not thrifting for a little while. I am actually on a thrifting standstill as I go through. I'm cleaning my room up a little. I moved my inventory. It's no longer sitting over there in the corner. No. So what I do have today are a couple things. One, I wanted to show you, I do these little exchanges with some of my online friends, and none of us really know each other face to face, but a few years ago, we all met online through soaping and indie bath love. And we have been doing these swaps for a few years now where we go on Elfster. If you don't know what Elfster is, basically you can create a wish list on Elfster and you go and put all the things you want. And what we do is we set up little exchanges, and I haven't done that many lately, but I've gotten some really nice things over the years from my friends, including my Erin Condren planner from my friend Christy. But we did this last giveaway. It was called Life's Little Luxuries. We kind of do a theme on some of them. And I got some of my swap today from Laura, who is my dear friend. If she's watching this, I don't know if she knows I even have a YouTube channel. But I was super excited because one of the items that I had on my list was this Alex and Annie Harry Potter bracelet. I do not own any Alex and Annie, but it is the Always. I had quite a few different ones, but I really liked this one the best because it says Always in the white, and it is silver. I'm not a big gold fan. I actually got her an Alex and Annie bracelet as well, so that is really nice. I also got this. Yeah, well, I should probably preface that usually it's a surprise who you get, but I came into this giveaway or the swap late, so Laura and I just took each other, so we already kind of knew. And I always, like, Laura's super easy to buy for, and like I sent her like a Care Bear glitter set thing. I think it's for her daughter, or maybe it's for her. I don't know. Maybe I know she collects a lot of stuff like that. But I know that was something on the list, but I usually just buy from her list because it's just easier. And I know like a lot of her friends buy her stuff. Honestly, everything that I got her was on her list. Like I got her some really cute things, and really a lot of what she got me too was on my list. So the next thing she got me is this. It's by the brand Homesick, and it's the Maryland candle. And it's kind of like, it smells like sea salt and ginger ale, and it's in a little bit of beer, and I don't know. It's such a unique scent, I have to say. I do want the Pennsylvania one. These are really expensive though, so this is definitely like a luxury. I would never probably just buy this for me. They're like 30 bucks. And those who are in the business of making this type of stuff know that that's a good profit. So, no, exactly. I knew Laura is probably one of the nicest people out there. She never sends bad stuff. And that's why, like, I always make sure, you know, like everything I pretty much gave her was on her list. I gave her a couple things that weren't on her list. I gave her a couple Erin Condren things that I had. But other than that, like, the big gifts that I bought her were on her list. And then this, I am so excited. So Yeah, she really is she's so nice. So she got me these. Now, it's really, I'm not gonna be able to really show you them, but they smell like burlap too. This is crazy. But it does say Merry Christmas. I cannot wait to hang this up in my room for the holidays. Like, I usually deck my room out. So I don't know if I'm gonna put these in my room or somewhere else, but I was super excited for this. Very, just country. And she also got me these really cool buffalo plaid pot holders. So I was so happy with the exchange. She got me some nice stuff. We set a limit of like $30, but Laura and I never, yeah, I really liked it though, but Laura and I never followed, because I can tell you right now, like, this alone was at least $30. So she did a great job. So I love our exchanges. Don't know if we're gonna do another one. Oh, I don't think there's ever been a swap where I've ever not gone. But I also am now, like, when we do these swaps, when I do these swaps with them, we try to be reasonable, like, don't spend over $50 type thing. But I liked it because this is definitely not something I would have bought for myself. I would have never splurged on a candle for $30. But this is just kind of like a sentimental. And in fact, I might actually order 2 Pennsylvania ones and send them for Christmas gifts. So it's a good idea. I don't even want to burn it, but it's such a weird, unique smell. Anyway, whoever did the blending on that is props, because I don't know. So also, what I also wanted to talk about, not just my elfster swaps, which I'm hoping, I know she does. She's a wax fiend. I think I gave her a couple pieces of glitterati, but even if she doesn't use it, she'll give it to somebody if she doesn't use it herself. But the other thing I wanted to talk about is what I'm planning to do for the holidays. So Christmas, whether you celebrate it or not, is just around the corner, and people are gonna start, like, going crazy pants here in the next, I'd say, about 4 weeks, maybe a little longer. It just really depends on, like, the way people are. So I am actually starting to really think about what I'm going to be selling for Christmas, not just on Poshmark, but in general, because I'm doing some retail arbitrage. If you don't really know what that means, I'm starting to look to see what the hot toys are going to be for the holidays, and I'm starting to look at some of, like, the things that are going to be wanted. And not necessarily am I going to find those in Goodwill. So what I do is I start looking on different websites. I follow Hip to Save, the Crazy Coupon Lady. Oh, there's a bazillion out there. I also really pay attention to articles on, like, the hot toys. And if I can get my hands on a few pieces, then I try, and if I can flip 1 or 2, and no, I don't go in and clear the shelves. Let me be clear, because I don't want to invest. But if I can do a quick flip on some things, I will do it. I've done it in the past when I wasn't, like, a quote-unquote reseller, and it worked really nice for me because I was able to pay for my kids' Christmas by selling, like, 1 or 2 things. I'm also going to keep that in mind as I go to Goodwill, and I'm going to be looking for new with tag items when I'm at the bins and when I'm out. I'm really paying attention to the holiday must-haves and wants. So I'm kind of giving you this information because I know there's a lot of people out there that do retail arbitrage, like, in large quantities. I'm not planning on doing that, but if you're trying to make yourself a little bit of extra money, I don't see any harm in doing it. I'll give you an example. Fingerlings last Christmas were kind of a crazy hot item. I was able to get one for my son, and I bought another one, and I was able to flip it. Well, that's a good goal. Yeah, I mean, and even if you're not planning on doing retail arbitrage, just having a goal in general for this holiday coming up is a good idea. But I flipped the fingerling. I made 3 times the money of what I paid for it. I've sold other things that are much bigger and worth a lot more. When Frozen was in, I remember I was able to snag one of the fancy schmancy Elsa dresses and I made a $200 profit off of that. That was feels like an eon ago, but I remember it well because you couldn't find Frozen anything. So I like to do it in small batches. I don't like to invest a lot of money. I want to make sure I'm going to get my money back for what I pay into it. But that is just something I will do a little bit of if I can. It's hard because my kids have really kind of gone past the toy point. So I'm per se not in the loop right now as to what is going to be hot or what's not going to be hot. I'm also going to be looking on Zulily. I'm going to be looking at Nordstrom Rack. I'm going to be really paying attention to sales that are coming up before Christmas. I'm going to be listing a lot more on Mercari. Because Poshmark, we can only list clothes. Mercari, we can list things. I actually just went into my basement today. I have 5 items that I may sell. I'm debating on where I'm going to sell them, if I'm going to try eBay or if I'm just going to try Mercari. I don't know. One is an Easy Bake Oven from 2009 that has never been opened. I also have a Ravenburger puzzle that I think I can flip for a decent amount of money. That's also new. And I have a couple other toys that I don't think are worth a ton, but I could probably make like 20 bucks on each of them. So those are just some ideas. Also, just keeping yourself in mind for the holidays and shopping, and what your plans are and how you're planning on getting gifts for your family and friends. I will probably do a little bit of a segment on that. Like, I'm not a huge couponer. So I used to be crazy, totally crazy into coupons. But I am really good with purchasing items out at stores. So I will try to give you some tips. I'm afraid to deal with eBay and returns too, to be quite honest. That's why I'm like, where do I want to sell this? But unfortunately, like some of the items I have, I think the best return on my investment type situation is to do eBay. So I don't know. We will see. I will let you know. But I will definitely share, because I will tell you some of the hot places right now that, like Victoria's Secret Pink, Bath and Body, places like that. They start doing their deals pretty soon, but it's one of those things where like today they had a deal, but I wasn't a fan of the deal at Bath and Body. It was like you buy a wine plug-in and you get a free plug to go with it. And if you spend $10, you get a free item that's up to like 14, something like that. That's how I end up stocking up for gifts and things like that. But that's going to be starting soon, so I'm going to start paying attention a little bit more, and I can share with you guys some of my tips and tricks. But really, that's all I wanted to tell you guys today. I didn't have anything to thrift. I didn't have anything. I just kind of wanted to show you what I got from my friend. If you're interested in elfster and you have a group of friends like I do that are online or whatever that you trust, let me just tell you that you trust, elfster is a great tool. I'm very lucky that I have a group of ladies who really do this and are really passionate about it and they stand by like sending the gifts. I appreciate them dearly. I know my friend Cindy watches this channel and I have had her in the swaps and she's absolutely amazing. She has sent me some really heartfelt, amazing gifts over the past few years. I mean, these ladies, even though they are way far away from me, I love having them just to kind of share things with and information. And that's like my friend Sarah, who's in the comments. Her and I have never met face to face, but we've been friends now for quite a few years. And even if time passes, we still talk quite a bit. So it's nice to have friends online. It's nice to have that connection. But if you do elfster, let me know your experiences. I will tell you some bad and some good ones maybe in another video. And this is why I keep it with a tight-knit, close group of friends, because you don't want to get screwed over. It's kind of unfortunate, but it happens a lot. So thanks so much for watching. If you are new, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I will be hopefully doing my giveaway by the end of the month. That's what I'm hoping. We're getting there. Thank you for watching. Talk to you soon.